Friday, the varsity football team went up against Grand Blanc, and we have the highlights.
A Davison man shares his message of love, not hate.
Plus, next week we vote for the 2020 Homecoming King and Queen. We have your list of the candidates. DTV News starts right now. Week 2 of football in Davison was definitely one to remember. Good morning, Davison. I'm Emily Ferrante.
And I'm Jillian Tate. Mason Palmentier is here with all you need to know about the big game against Grand Blanc. Mason?
It was a gritty game as the Cards went into Bobcat territory last Friday. And when Wine Guards lose to the Shades, you know this game is a serious one. Tavion Warren got the scoring started for the Cards, punching in a quick 6 for the Cards and bringing some Bobcats with him. Carter Kreideman was all over this game. He had this score on the ground along with 4 others and racked up over 200 yards of rushing in the process. And of course, Sully had to get in on the action too, getting himself this quick run into the end zone for another Cardinal touchdown. The game ended with the score of 46-21, making the Cards 2-0. Chris Jarrett got the chance to talk to Carter Kreideman after the game about his performance.
Post-game here from Grand Blanc, Cardinals final with a win, 46-21 over the Bobcats. Chris Jarrett, Carter Kreideman. Kreideman, huge game out of you, over 200 rushing yards, over 5 touchdowns. How's that sound?
It was pretty good, but there's a lot we need to fix up front. A lot of unnecessary penalties, so it was a good game, though.
Going into halftime, you know, it was pretty tight there. It felt like a really back-and-forth game. Emotions were high. What was the message to kind of just keep powering on?
I mean, we knew we were the better team, but we just need to focus up and get our heads into the game. We weren't playing our best at all.
What are you looking forward to here coming into this next week to get back to work?
It's going to be a long week of practice. That's all I know.
Good game out of you, bro. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
He really was unstoppable on Friday. I'll send things back to Jill and Emily.
Since this summer, many protests and movements across the country continue to take place. People from all over are sharing their voices.
One local protester is making sure his voice is heard in the Davison community.
Every day, rain or shine, on the corner of Lapeer and State stands a lone protester working against injustice. He makes no fuss, no riots, and just bows in appreciation. His name is Grant Gooch. His reason why, though, is a different one.
In the beginning, it was, I'm gonna go do something. And I just got up and said, I just want to spread love anywhere I go, and I don't want to spread any hate.
But this is not something you'd expect from a younger Grant.
I had a lot of hate in my heart, and it wasn't towards a specific, thing. It was just against the world. I was just mad at myself more than anything else. And, I had some moments where, it made me realize that I gotta stop being so hateful because I hate myself. I gotta start loving others and start loving myself more than anything else.
Recently in America, protesters have been all over the country fighting against the racial injustice with law enforcement. While many protests have been peaceful, some have taken a dark turn for the worst. Cities have been devastated and protesters have been injured. However, many protests have been peaceful and successful, such as the one in Davison. Grant's approach has been different. He stands as an individual, although he is not alone. All passing cars can see his sign and many honk in support. For 3 weeks, Grant has continued to work hard for the whole Black Lives Matter movement and will continue to do so until he sees a change.
What I want the community to know is that you should not be judging somebody based off what they look like, economic status, and especially something that they were born with. If someone was born with this color of their skin, you should not be judging them based off purely off the color of their skin. See, hey, this is happening, in smaller areas too, not just the big cities and the big towns. This is happening in other places than just what, you'll see on the national news.
Emily Fronte, Aaron Trevor Cherney, DTV News.
DHS is offering some virtual college visits. This Thursday at 3 o'clock, there will be a tour of Douglas J. On Monday, there will be a visit to Wayne State. To attend one, you must contact Miss V or pop into the Career Center if you have any questions.
Homecoming is already here. Next week during Spirit Week, you'll be voting for the 2020 Homecoming King and Queen. Your candidates for King are Parker Arnold, Silas Baker, Cash King, Brendan Sullivan, and Harrison Unger. Your Queen candidates are Ella Brandau, Brielle Doyle, Mallory Morton, Reagan Snyder, and Elise Willingham. For our complete list of the candidates, find it on dtvnews.org for the whole court. Good luck to all of our candidates.
Coming up in sports, Mason Palmentier has the hookup for tonight's volleyball game against Carmen.
And Jack Velasic will tell us that the rain will continue for the rest of the week.
Into the end zone for a Cardinal touchdown.
Just like we wear helmets during game time to protect us, we wear something off the field too.
Only you can say you're Davidson made, which means staying safe and following the rules.
Just like you, we've been waiting all summer for sports and school to come back around.
But we still have to do our part beating COVID-19 by wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask will help keep you and everyone around you safe.
We're all on the same team.
So mask up, Cards.
Davidson is going for the upset.
For that strong arm.
Another week into the season, and our volleyball team still has yet to lose a match. Welcome back to Sports Davison. I'm Mason Palmentier. The Cards have another interconference matchup tonight against the Carmen Ainsworth Cavaliers. The girls have managed to keep their perfect record, and they aren't showing any signs of letting up. We will be airing the game live on our YouTube channel DTV News and our Charter Channel 191, so be sure to tune in at 7 tonight. This Friday, DTV will also be airing the varsity football game against Harper Woods. If you can't tune in, just keep up to date with our social media pages. All you have to do is check out our Facebook, DTV News, or our Twitter at DTV_official for regular updates on the score. As always, you can catch all the action on our YouTube channel DTV News or our Charter Channel 191 starting at 7 Friday night. Well, that's it for me in sports, but in terms of weather, how's this week looking, Jack?
Well, it starts off to a cold, wet, and gray, and it's not looking much better for the rest of the week. Good morning, Davison. I'm Jack Velasic. Today's temperatures have definitely cooled off since this weekend. We're seeing a high of 63 and a low of 46 tomorrow, today. And tomorrow we'll have more showers with even colder temperatures, expecting a high of 59. And Thursday, you guessed it, more rain, with a high of 59 and a low of 36. Welcome to Fall, Michigan. I'll send things back over to the desk.
Thanks, Jack. If you're looking for community service hours, there are many opportunities open. You can sign up to help the Care Team Hospice, where you can become a pen pal with the patient. The other opportunity with hospice is in-person volunteering as a caregiver. You must be 16 years or older and have a valid state ID or driver's license for a background check. If you want to sign up or have any questions, contact Ms. V in the Career Resource Office by the Guidance Office. This might be DTV's first time back after a while, but we've been busy on our social media pages. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at DTV_official and follow us on Facebook at DTV News to catch sports highlights, student information, and more. So also subscribe to us on YouTube at DTV News to catch all of our latest updates.
It's nice being back at this desk instead of my desk at home anchoring.
Oh yeah, I've missed it so much. I'm glad to be all able to be here again, especially now during these times.
I really missed Newscast like a whole, but I really miss working with you guys.
Me too.
I'm Jillian Tate alongside Emily Ferrante and Mason Palmentier. Have a great day, Davison.